Hey guys, what's going on? I'd love to catch up, and I probably will do that towards the end of the video, but for right now, we're gonna just get to the steak and potatoes of it. So this video today is to tell you how to get your Pinball FX3 tables that you purchased over to Pinball FX on Nintendo Switch. As far as I know, this is the only platform you can do it. You could kind of do it in the early days when the Steam FX application opened. It lets you transfer your stuff from Epic Games to that. But other than that, this is the only platform I know that you can do this so far. I have reached out to Farsight. As some of you guys know, I've been running tournaments and giving away game keys for Pinball FX. And I haven't heard back yet, but I hope to hear something soon and let you guys know further what's going on. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so this is my FX3 lineup, and this is what I actually own on the Switch. And as you can see, I have like a lot of the older tables, but I also have a lot of Williams tables. And currently, right now, a lot of tables on the FX Switch version, on the newer FX, has just been Bally Williams tables. They did a couple last week, and they're continuing to work on it, and they just released some of the old table packs this week for FX. As you can see, I own them. I'm signed into their account, but I'm also signed into the Switch account, which is, I think is how it recognizes what you own. Okay, so here we are, we're in Pinball FX, and as you can see, compared to like something like the PlayStation 5 or something, not the prettiest. Matter of fact, this version kind of stands on its own. You can play online with other Switch players, but because of the anemic CPU in the Switch, it is 8 years old, and it is based off of RISC architecture, basically like older phone CPU hardware. They had to limit what they could do like with the physics engine that they're using on the other versions. The Switch just can't run it, so the Switch version is slightly different. But as you can see here, here's some of the tables that I do own. Fishtails is obviously free on this, and then when we go down, you can see some of the other tables I've added. I have not added these yet. Now the reason they say new is they just released new table packs, or these table packs, to the Switch version just this week. I'm going to show you how to add these right now. Okay, so when you're in the carousel, you can see there's FX, FX3. All you need to do is just highlight FX and press the plus button on your controller. And what you're going to do is right here where it says software information, you're just going to move over and click Nintendo eShop. Okay, and it's just going to start the Nintendo eShop and go straight to that page. And once you're loaded in, once you start scrolling down, you can go down here to view all items. And as you can see, it just says free download for all the table packs, or all the tables I own already. So I can just sit there, download them, and then the ones I don't own, obviously it's not going to give them to me. Okay, so just to redeem them, all you gotta just go is you just do one at a time, or you can go over here and just check mark the box. And go ahead and make sure there's nothing else in here you can redeem. It looks like that might be it for me today. Proceed to purchase. And since it didn't cost anything, it's not really going to do anything to prompt me to download it. And I'll just hit close. As you can see, when we go back here, now the tables are downloading, and in a few minutes they'll be added to Pinball FX. Okay, and so now we're back in, and as you can see, the stuff that I have owned in the past, like Indiana Jones, Dr. Dude, all that new stuff, has now been added free of charge, and it's just awesome. So if you happen to spend a lot of money in FX, and as they add the legacy tables back in, which right now it just really looks like it's just Williams Pinball, but hopefully we'll get those other tables for free too, because I have spent a lot of money over the years on Pinball FX, so this is great. Okay, I just wanted to take a couple minutes to talk about the channel, talk about me, talk about what's going on. For years, I feel like a lot of people, both on like social medias like Instagram, X, YouTube, whatever, they always put up a false front. You only see like the good side of things, and that's really annoying to me. So this is all to say that I'm coming back. I'm doing obviously pinball content. I'm going to do a slight name change to the channel again, because I want to come back and do gaming content as well, but I want to do it on my terms. Like for instance, I don't give a crap about a PS4 Pro. The Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be cool, but it's not like a priority. This is like what I'm enjoying in the moment. And that could be a game from 5 years ago. It could be a game from 20 years ago. It's just going to depend on what I'm currently wanting to talk about in that moment. And I'm not in any way going to be swayed by what's popular. If you notice, like other places, like news channels like Spawn Wave or something like that, these guys will always have like some kind of headline about Nintendo Switch 2 because that's what a lot of people just decided to do. Not that I don't care about those things, but it's just like you can only say so much. There's I don't need to be trying to come up with everything every day to get clicks. I'm not interested in clicks. I'm interested in community. I'm interested in building community back up. I'm not interested in clicks. I know that's like a hard concept because you think like one can't go without the other. But the thing I learned in the last couple of years, having going through like a lot of heartbreak, both in like relationships, but also with like friendships, is not everybody's there for you. You know what I mean? And I've really valued knowing who my friends are now. And the ones that were, I guess, just kind of baggage and really there for other reasons, I just kind of said away, Or like, I've tried to patch things up with them. They don't want to reach back out, so I don't worry about it. I found that simplifying things back down again, like for instance, like Instagram. I have friends that send me stuff all the time. I don't get to it for like a couple days because honestly, I only look at it for like 15 minutes a day, if I look at it a day at all. Sometimes I don't watch the news if I'm feeling stressed out. I've really learned to dial things back and try to simplify things. Meaning, when I get home, I might have a couple tasks, and then I'll sit down, make sure I make time to play a video, or talk to a friend, or put a DVD of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on and eat some fucking breakfast cereal and have a good time. Like it's a Saturday morning or something like that. We've got so much noise, and I'm pointing to my camera because it's also my phone. I've learned that this is the drug. And I don't think it's a good thing. It's a tool, but it's also a drug. And if you don't believe me, try not using your phone for a couple of days and see what happens. See if you can get through those 2 days without your phone. Most people can't. And if you're really honest about it, you'll say it's like, oh, I need to have my contacts and stuff like that, but you don't usually use it for that, do you? I don't know. I'm rethinking things. I'm looking what matters to me, like pinball, arcade games, retro games, video games in general. But I just want you guys to know if you're not feeling okay, that's okay. Okay, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta stop. You gotta reevaluate. You gotta take care of yourself, and that's what I had to do these last couple of years. So, as far as this channel goes, we're just gonna have fun. I don't have any like long extended goals. We'll see where it goes. It could go anywhere from VODs if I'm feeling like it. Maybe we go like next level or something. Maybe some live streams. Who knows? And that's kind of freeing, honestly. That's one of the things I always had problem with, like with YouTube. The fact that YouTube kind of wants you to stay locked into like one subject matter and just be that. I can't. That's not reality. That's not who I am. I'll keep it to like pinball, video games, but maybe I talk about life sometimes. Like, who knows? So I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just take care of yourselves. It's okay not to be okay. That's it. Try to find the best in life and always try to do the right thing. Because you weren't treated great doesn't mean, don't go treat others not great either. It's not an excuse. You always have the choice to do, to be better than the other guy. So, anyways, hope you guys have a good one. Loved you, missed you. And let's get back to work.